Welcome back to another Stacks tutorial. This is your founder speaking, Nicholas Pounds in New York City. Got 15 years in New York City real estate experience, was raised by a real estate agent, and I built this proptech company a couple of years ago just to scratch an itch. I couldn't find the tech that I needed. And basically, our claim to fame is that Stacks is your back office in your back pocket. I wanted to be able to run my business from anywhere, from a coffee shop, from a subway, from a beach. And now I can, and now you can too. So it's February 2022. We just dropped version 21 today. I'm really excited to show you. We have 3 new features since we most recently participated in the Real Estate Board of New York's PropTech Challenge. We added 3 new features that I'm going to highlight today. We were fortunate to tie for second in our category, and we've added a client referral feature, a teams feature that's great for teams and brokerages of all sizes, large multinational brokerages, and also live leaderboard gamification. So really quickly, just go to the App Store, type in Stacks CRM, make sure you're dealing with version 21 or better. And it's going to ask you 2 questions, just what's your net income goal for the year, and what's your broker split, meaning, what does the house take, what do you take? And then you can add a little bit more detail to that. Back here in settings, Stacks accommodates all broker splits. So if you follow me to agent split, you'll see there's hurdle and cap splits. So hurdle commission just basically refers to your Douglas Elliman and Corcoran's of the world. They usually have a 5 to 6 tier structure. Cap splits is more like Keller Williams and EXP, and they tend to only have about 2. 0 to X, you're at X percentage, X to infinity, you're at like 100%. That's usually how that works. I own my company, so I'm at 100% fixed agent split. And you can put any fixed agent split you like in there. You can edit all those numbers and add as many rows or delete as many rows as you need to. So also just really quickly in settings, you can sync contacts. You can select every contact that's in your address book because everybody's a potential client, right? But what I like to do is suggest to people, just put in the people that you're working on at the moment. That's enough. It's an easier way to get onboarded. And of course, all of your goals can be changed or modified in the goals section here. So let's go back to the performance screen. This is the lifeblood of your business at a glance. So up here, I can see I'm 27% on my way to my goal, basically at 100% split. If I want to be $1 million real estate agent, I've got to sell $40 million in sales volume. So real quickly, it shows me that right here. It says I've got 12 down, 28 million to go. And if I click on it, it just breaks it down in terms of gross commission, net commission, and sales volume. Down here, a little bit more substance. Where the lead's coming from, 20% from friends. What's the client mix? In this instance, 40% from buyers, neighborhoods, so on and so forth. If I want to do a little financial forecasting, I click on status and I can check out what my projections will look like if I add signed deals, accepted deals, so on and so forth. And then if I really want to get into it, for every year that you've been tracking, you see all the different years up here. Or if you want to go to a cumulative total, we just have an inordinate amount of statistics here, of KPIs, because if you don't measure it, you cannot improve it. And that's the goal for helping you become better brokers, better managers, better coaches. So you can see some KPIs here like profitability, growth, pitch success rate, pricing accuracy, average days on market, inbound, outbound, referral income, if you want to expand that, how many hours you've worked and what you're worth on an hourly basis. You can really go nuts with the KPIs there. So really the crux of this app, the game I'm always playing is, my goal is 40 million, I sold 12, I got 28 to go. Where's that going to come from? I go over to my clients tab, I see all my clients. I can sort by all manner of things here. And on this side as well, I tend to default to highest commission. And just really quickly, you've got the name, the property they're associated with, the sales price, the net commission to me if I close it, and then I can just click on these radio buttons on the right-hand side, and I can click on, let's say, Dwayne and Stephen, and they give me that $28 million that I'm looking for. And you can constantly play that game of, as motivations change with clients of, where is that 28 million going to come from? And it's very helpful to kind of visualize your business and think about your clients as they change. All right, so let's look and see what's behind each client. Let's look at Karen here. Oh, real quick, if you see 2 check marks, that means you're representing both sides of the deal. We can do that in New York City. I understand you can't all around the world, or all around the US rather, but we can. If you see the fire icon, that just means that, Karen is going to do something quick. She's an urgent client. So let's just look at this. Real quick, if you need to add a client, just click on the plus sign, click on the address book, and you can import somebody just like that. All their contact information will magically appear. You can make calls from within here. You can set follow-up reminders. There are a lot of notifications within the app that I'll highlight in a bit. But basically everything that you would need to know about the deal, this commission, co-broke is a Northeastern term. I'm not sure if you use it, but it just basically means, is there another broker on the transaction? If so, you click this, it'll cut it in half. If it's not an even split, you've got your flat fee commissions for, those outside the box deals, and that'll override it. But we can account for referrals. Your projected commission will be there. Your expenses, it's helpful to track, goes towards your profitability. And also, it's going to give you a tax projection. So we don't want you to get caught flat-footed with the IRS, not making your quarterly estimated tax payments. Easy to collect the money, hard to put it aside. And that's how great brokers get into trouble. So we don't want to see that. I want to help you out there. And then also just remember all these great graphs here. This is kind of where that is coming from. These inputs, lead source, neighborhood, property type, et cetera. And then we've got a couple buttons down here. I'm going to move through these really quickly. You can check them out on your own. Listing traffic just automates client communications. You'll get a notification for this on Monday morning to touch base with your sellers. And it just makes sending that email so much easier. It aggregates all the data between showings, second offers, second showings, open house visitors, and offers made, and just puts that together in a nice cohesive email or text for your client. Report deals, self-explanatory. If you want to report to your manager or your admin, what have you. And then this is one of our great new features I want to highlight here. So client referrals, really quickly. You can just text it or email it to somebody so that they can pick it up and run with it right away. But as an added bonus, they'll also receive an email and invite to Stacks. Everybody gets a 14-day free trial. And if both parties are in Stacks, you're going to get milestone notifications. So I refer Karen to you, $20 million, obviously a very important client. I want to know when you get an accepted offer or a contract signed, or when you close the deal, so I can continue to be in touch with her at every step of the way. It makes her feel like she's being cared for, and that I've got my, I'm looking after her throughout this process, even though I referred her. And then it keeps the lines of communications open between me and the other broker. So when you close the deal, I know I've got to send you my W-9, get paid. And so it just increases transparency and trust between all parties, and that's what we're going for. Let me skip ahead to the calculators. Everybody loves the calculators. So we've got mortgage, cap rate, cash on cash, closing costs even for a buyer or a seller. You can add as many line items or take them away as you need to here. But the great part about all of these calculators that make you look like a rock star is you can crunch them on the spot. So imagine in this instance, you're with a seller pitching the listing, and you just, all they want to know is what they're going to net from the deal. You can do that right on the spot and then text it to them. Say, hey, I know the other decision maker's not here. This is just so you have it, or so you want to talk to your wealth manager tomorrow. Here's the details. Reduces friction in the deal, reduces time, which we all know kills excitement, which tends to kill deals. So you're not waiting for somebody to go back to an office, crunch a spreadsheet. No, you just do it right on the spot. everybody's happier and more efficient for it. Now, getting to our other two exciting new features, we've got the offices, the teams, and the live leaderboard gamification. So this screen for teams, this is just going to show you all the different offices that you have in your organization. So this could work for just a small team of, say, 6 people, or a multinational corporation that has hundreds of offices worldwide. They would appear here, each of them with a leaderboard of what's going on. And then you can also tap into the radio buttons, just like we did before, and get a total of any combination that you want to look at. Now, just to illustrate how Teams works, I'm going to click into Office 1. And there are 4 roles. They're hierarchical, permission-based roles, basically. It's a fancy way of saying it's top-down. So if I'm the executive of, or the owner of this company, I get to see what's going on with everybody below. And so it goes down the pecking order. The manager can see everybody below them. The team leader can see, everybody, on their team, but also, the manager is going to have the ability to see everybody in their office, but not the other offices. And within their office, they can click in and be proactive with their team leaders and their agents and just see, okay, look, this is a rising star, tons of potential. Don't want to lose this agent because she's running thin on opportunities right now. If I can help her out and give her some more opportunities, we can have a successful year together. And we don't wait till the end of the year like so many managers and agents do, and then you find out you're in a bad place. Now, we want people to be successful, be proactive, and in turn, Sandra can do that with Peter, with the agents on her team. She could see, Peter's completely out of clients, like he needs help, right? So you can do that. Another thing is we understand that every culture across teams and brokerages are different. So some won't want to use the leaderboard, and some will. You can enable that here or disable it. Also, you can invite team members. Everybody on the team will get a notification when somebody joins the team or somebody leaves the team. Sometimes it happens where somebody defects to another company or another team, and you don't want them. You want to cut them off from the proprietary information right away. So you can do that if you're, from your phone. You can promote people from here. It's super simple. They'll just get a notification, they'll get an email, they click yes, they want to join the team, and you move on with your business. What else do I want to highlight here? I think that's about it. We do have an open house feature. It's super simple. You've probably seen stuff like this before. I'll let you explore that on your own. But the nice thing about it is if I wanted to incorporate this person while I'm at my open house right on the fly, or refer them to one of my team members, I can do it. Or I can click, move to clients, and that'll put it on my radar in my clients section. So guys, that's the high level view. We have a couple of other notifications that are really helpful in terms of anniversary reminders. You'll get for a sale reminder on the day of, and then also 7 days in advance, so that you can plan a gift or a dinner and nurture that relationship. Also on the rental side, you'll get a notification, of course, on the day of, but also 3 months in advance. So you can drive that process of finding a new tenant or finding maybe a home to buy for that tenant that's currently there, or a new rental. So guys, that's it. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We love feedback. We love doing one-on-one demos, and you can reach us at support@stacksrealestate.com. We hope you're crushing it in 2022, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.